To revolt against something, it means that you need to think about another possibilities. So you need to have this freedom of imagination to think about another scenario or something new to happen, another way to exist.
I've been researching the club culture by filming from a bird's-eye view how the dance floor diverses itself depending from social-political environments. What's the difference between the dance floor in Amsterdam or in Georgia or in Palestine or in Russia? I just did not feel comfortable in neighborhood where I was living in Belgrade. I did not feel comfortable in school where I was going, so I naturally started looking for where is my spot. What I knew always was that the idea of the place where I would like to dance is a place where you go downstairs and there is a bass. And it's just like kicks you and you just dance. So I found out about this club that is exactly like that. And during bombing, this club was open during the day. So instead of going to shelters and sitting in a basement, this club was anyway in a basement. So why not to sit and just dance to the bass? It was a mocking of death, of possible accident. At that time, I just thought that we're just so cool because we don't give a fuck. But actually, we were dancing from fear. You know, like when you're in any kind of crisis or being alone is the toughest. But if you know that there are other people who share maybe same trouble, but they're just gathering around the corner, you're like, okay, yeah, let's go.
I really enjoy that feeling that you enter, it starts, and immediately the space shift, and you kind of lost sense of time, which is also often happen when you go to a club, like all of a sudden it's like 24 hours and you don't know. And also to sustain that movement, you really need to kind of lose sense of time because it lasts for half an hour, one movement. And to not get tired, you have to surrender to the movement. It's almost becoming like a state of meditation.
My research started with realizing that people just don't dance. And I was looking for a moment when this dance will explode again. Because if you think of gabber dance, I mean, these guys are taking so much space and they don't give a fuck. Like this, so what happened? Why in 2006 or 2007 people just didn't dance? They were just looking at DJ and be like, so where did this move go? And now the move is coming back. And then why is it coming back? I think this is exactly what these dance floors like in Palestine or in Russia or even in Yugoslavia during the war are offering people. They're offering some kind of safe space in which they can maybe understand that they think similar, that they feel similar.
In a place when you cannot express your own identity, you come together with your own people, and that's your act, how you preserve your own culture.
That's why it's interesting to sort of have these discussions, and especially like for younger people who do not, let's say, recall 80s or 90s, to really ask, what is your dance about? What do you dance for? Like, is it sexual? Is it liturgical? Is it political? Is it just that you're just doing it because it feels right?